The next logical port of call is to create a child root definition. Now, what do we mean by child root? So at the moment we have our routing definition and we want to actually end up with some kind of admin routing so that we can navigate across to /admin and then we can manage all of these products. So what we essentially want to do is have a path that starts with admin, and then inside we're going to have the donut list component, the donut single component, and these will all then be nested inside this essential feature namespace. So we're going to create some nested roots inside of our base root of admin. Now I'm attacking this logically, so you can think about each part individually. We could start off with a complex routing, move things into different files, but I don't think that fully teaches you the concepts. So we're going to start off with our admin. And instead of loading a component, we're going to create a children property. Now this children property, you can see, creates an array of child root objects that specifies a nested root configuration. Now we've already looked at this root, and each of these is a root. So it simply means that we can put roots within roots. So we could take our donut single component and then add it inside of our children array. We could then hit save, and this then completely breaks our application. Now we wanted to, in fact, add another root inside of here. So let's go ahead and create our donut list. So we're going to say path is then the donuts, and the component is then going to be our donut list component. So we're going to have our admin/donuts, and we're also going to have admin/donut to view that single item. So let's hit save. Go to admin/donuts, and we now see our components spring into life. We could jump into our URL, remove the S, and then we have our form component. So by specifying a path with a name, if you want to then namespace a particular set of roots, and this is a great thing to do, for example, imagine this was auth, and then below we had login. We could also have sign up. So everything is then nice and neat, it's namespaced. What it also means is that we could change this root here, and we could leave the children as they are. And because we're namespacing on a top level, it doesn't really matter what these are called. They're just going to adapt accordingly. So this is nice. It allows us to create some nested roots. We're then going to learn how to move these into a module, apply some redirects. We're going to then look at a path match property and much more. So a quick short lesson on how to create child nested roots, how to access them in the URL. So let's dive into the next lesson.